I don't cover gacha revenue anymore. I just don't care. I debunked it in a dedicated YouTube video where I showcased real revenue from Tencent themselves, specifically pertaining to Wuthering Waves. I showed real revenue from Hypergriff themselves, specifically pertaining to Arknights Enfield. What I do care about, though, is blatant agenda pushing at the expense of people, of companies, or of games. I care about purposeful disinformation, censorship of creators, censorship of artists, censorship of people. And that is what we're here today to discuss. Akane here made a thread on our subreddit stating gacha revenue monthly report March 2026 and our gacha gaming ban. It has so far gotten 21 upvotes. I'm going to upvote this too. 32 comments. It's a popping topic right now. Info is about the calculation. The calculation does not include the last day of March. In the calculation is everything that is publicly available, like iOS revenue and estimates, Steam revenue ranking, and more. All numbers are only estimates. The revenue is always routed up to the nearest 250k step. I'm sorry, I'm not a graphic designer, but I think it should be good, visible for all. This looks great. It does. I only include the top 10 because I'm just one girl doing this. I had fun doing it, but it's a lot of work. I took the top 30 gacha revenue games from last month that got posted on our gacha gaming and did research on them. If any games placed 31 or lower from last game made a huge buck and would be by a miracle on the top 10, it is not included. Maybe I'll do another one for next month too. Please do. Because I know now where I have to look for information, the research will be faster. Funny thing is, I got banned on the R Gacha Gaming subreddit for posting my revenue with the reason only they are allowed to post revenue. I'm gonna have to look at their reasoning in just a second. Screenshots included. My post did not get approved, and after I put it on the monthly revenue on the subreddit, I got banned. Stix told me I should post this here because I saw Akane mention over on Twitter that they got banned for posting this. So I did. I stated that they should post it over here so we could all look at it. Because of the entertainment, I include screenshots from the DMs of the mods. The entitlement is too funny. Okay, let's see. So here's the March gacha revenue. Honestly, looks good. Lots of games up there. I don't know where this is actually pulled from, though. Where are these totals pulled from, Akane? This is the thread that they posted. Gacha revenue monthly report, March 2026. They posted the info about their how the calculation is acquired, and it got removed. Unfortunately, your post has been removed for the following reasons. Do not post banned content. Gacha monthly revenue report. Gacha revenue monthly report. Don't post banned content. The content is banned from being posted in the gacha gaming subreddit. Do they state here? Individual or unapproved game revenue posts or screenshots. Unapproved. They need to physically approve every single Reddit thread. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. So it looks like Akane sent them a message on Reddit. I got a question. My post did not get approved because Rule 3, but I don't know what it really broke. Only one person is allowed to make the monthly revenue post, and it is not you. Damn! They have one singular individual that has been given the right to post the gacha revenue link. A link that everyone has access to. Oh my god. So they can keep pushing the narrative of what doing worse than... So yeah, with this singular individual, they control the entire narrative. Yes, that is wild. Oh my god. Hello, you have been banned from participating? Wait, what? Because your comment violates the community's rules? They were banned from the gacha gaming subreddit because they posted the revenue when only one guy is allowed to? What? Only one person that does the revenue that's not even close to accurate. That's wild. Yes, that screams elitism. Oh my god. There's no way. This is just another prime example of why nobody takes this gacha gaming subreddit seriously anymore and why everyone believes it to just be the Hoyo gaming subreddit. That is what this is. They were actually banned. You're currently banned from this community and you cannot comment on posts. Your post has been completely removed. I'm sorry. This is just how to start a cult Step 1, don't let anyone else post gacha revenue. That is 100% true. If you control the ability to post the gacha revenue, you control the narrative that is present in the gacha revenue thread. Holy shit. I think we've just, I mean, in the past, I have debunked the gacha revenue by showing how, you know, Tencent showed exactly how much money Wuthering Waves was making, the over $550 million over that certain month period, how they were an evergreen title, how they had millions of players. I showed how Arknights Enfield with Hypergriff confirmed that they had made a shit ton of money. I think it was over $100 million in its first month, 120, 150, 180, I forget the specifics. When the gacha revenue website was claiming it made like 20 million, I completely and entirely debunked the gacha revenue website. But this right here, I think we have just showcased how, is it more accurate than their report? I don't know. I actually have no idea. I don't think is really any way to actually genuinely assess that. But the fact that they won't let her post it, that's indicative of a much deeper problem. Yo, I don't mean to interrupt the video, but I need to take a moment here to thank all my incredible patrons over on Patreon whose support continues to allow for me to do regular videos like this every single day on this channel. Thank y'all so much, including our YouTube channel members. You guys mean the world to me. So do you guys as viewers as well. Now, without further ado, let's continue. I think we have exposed the gacha gaming subreddit for trying to cover up their competition by trying to control a fake narrative and agenda that is being posted. Well, not the gacha gaming subreddit specifically, certain people in the gacha gaming subreddit community. And this isn't pertaining to Wuwa, right? This is completely disregarding Wuwa or any other game. This is concerning the fact that they will not let anyone other than their designated gacha revenue dude bro from posting and controlling the thread. That's insane. I don't care where each game ends up because the entire thing is bull fucking shit speculation. And half these games make multiple times more on PC and console. So this doesn't matter at all. What matters is they refuse to let others post. And they want one person to control the entire thing. It's not entirely accurate. I mean, yeah, there's no way any revenue report will be accurate. There's no official numbers for any game. No, wait a minute, I'm genuinely confused. When the mod said only one person is allowed to post a revenue and it's not you. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't there like another gacha revenue chart in a different format? Also the Husbando one, I didn't pay attention. Wait, hold on. Is there more than one gacha revenue chart that gets posted? Wait. Whoa. Okay, did we just expose them even further? Did we just debunk them even more? Hold on. I'm sorry, I spat all over my microphone. Let's see, posts. So this was from 7 hours ago. Okay, so there is a February 2026 revenue. Husbandos and female. So here is another revenue thread from someone that is not the designated gacha revenue poster. Turkshi right here posted the gacha monthly revenue report, but Ferenzi here also posted. Let's see if there's a February gacha revenue report. Hold on, let's see. Oh, there is. Look at this Turkshi gacha revenue report for February. Turkshi also did it for March. So Turkshi is their designated gacha revenue guy. But at the same time, apparently more people are allowed to post February gacha revenue reports, right? He's right. More people are allowed to post the revenue, but not Akane. Oh my God. So the mod is lying. Holy shit, that's crazy. So there are more people that also post it, do they? Highest first-year gaming revenue of all time. Genshin at the top, that makes sense. I mean, it's the biggest gacha game. Yeah, gacha revenue. There you go with Genshin. Top 100 gacha game revenue. Yep. Okay, so lots of... Yeah. Famitsu Honkai Star ranks first in terms of mobile game revenue. Okay. Yeah. So evidently lots of people are posting about gacha revenue. Okay, that doesn't totally look one-sided at all. Oh my God. They don't want you telling the truth. They don't... It doesn't even matter if Akane's, chart is accurate or not. Like, it might be inaccurate. It might be entirely inaccurate. It might be the most accurate iteration of gacha revenue we have. Who knows? At the end of the day, what's most important is the fact that they don't want anyone that isn't pushing their agenda to post the revenue. Oh my god. It's funny how much people treat the revenue chart in gacha gaming sub to be a holy grail for engagement. I know, it's actually retarded. Crazy bastards? True. Another gacha mod wannabe dictator? Very true. Thanks for putting together this revenue chart. I also trust a lot more than whatever gacha gaming stinks that this one is, and only accurate source. Yeah, it's not a fair revenue chart, is it? I mean, yeah, like again, I'm not stating that this revenue chart is at all legitimate or more legitimate or less legitimate or whatever. So what didn't do good this month? So we decided to make our own fake numbers. Wait. So this person hates Wuthering Waves and Kudo. He's calling Kudo Shield's usual smear campaign. So yes, this guy absolutely hates Wuwa and hates Wuwa players. Naturally, he would come here and start spreading his agenda by claiming fake numbers to argue against already existing fake numbers, which is the current gacha revenue website. Cool. Yep. Let's trust the usual gacha revenue guy who is confirmed that makes up the numbers, whoever. Yeah. So, goddamn, it's the fact that this is even a thing, the fact that people are genuinely and wholeheartedly arguing over something so menial, something so pathetic, blows my fucking mind. It's all speculation. Every piece of it. Goddamn. When will people get this through their dumbass fucking heads? Holy shit. I don't know how many times I have to say it. I don't know how many more times I can say it. I don't know how many times people need to be told. Like, you can sit them down, look them in the eyes and say, yo, this shit is not real. And every time they will be like, yes, that is how they all sound to me. Every fucking idiot that takes the gacha revenue website as fact. They are literally single-digit IQ morons. And social media is overrun by this bullshit agenda-pushing tribalism. And I'll admit, I will. I'm not trying to hide it. I used to do videos on it too. I used to push tribalism as well, which makes me uniquely qualified to talk about it. Because at a certain point, I realized, holy shit, I'm an idiot if I believe this. And now I don't, because I learned from my mistakes, which is something, unfortunately, plenty of people just don't seem capable of doing. Yes, as people got the okay because the manager of the Reddit got to review it beforehand just to continue the narrative while those don't review just don't pass. It's called censorship. Yeah, they're controlling, again, the entire narrative of the gacha revenue report, quote unquote report. It's obscene and absurd. And we're calling them out for it because it's very evident what they're doing. I debunked the revenue after seeing Wuwa and Arknights Enfield being reported on by their respective companies, making literally fucking dozens of times more. Okay, maybe not dozens, maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration. Several times more. And now, the trusted gacha gaming subreddit has fallen in much the same way. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you're not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.